Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, I don't think many people would disagree with me if we said that the children are our future, and if you're a parent, especially grandparent, you know that they are our most precious asset. And right here in Saratoga, we have a wonderful museum dedicated to children and all the activities surrounding a child's world, and that's the Children's Museum at Saratoga. We got some good news recently that new executive director was taking reins, Sarah Fisk, and that's my guest. So welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here.
Yeah, it's so great to be here.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Michelle, the former executive director, was a good friend of ours. Hi, Michelle. And it's not easy to take those reins over for sure. So what inspired you to want to do this?
I've been in museums and in formal education my entire life, and I've worked down in Troy at the Children's Museum of Science and Technology for a bit.
Nice place.
I saw this position open up, and it seemed like a real opportunity to work in an organization that was connected to the community, inspiring kids, engaging kids, and giving parents a safe and fun place to be is really important to me, so this was a perfect fit.
Boy, well said. In today's world, even more important, right?
Yeah.
You know, on all those fronts that you just mentioned. You're coming to the museum at a very interesting time. Mm-hmm. Michelle had been here for many interviews, and the capital campaign was a big deal.
Yes.
So give us an update on that.
Yes, so we finished the capital campaign. We did a lot of improvements to the physical structure of the building, and we've laid a really nice foundation for going forward, doing additional exhibit improvements, adding programming, and things like that.
Right, always very progressive in the programming. A lot of special needs programming stands out in my mind, interactive programming,
right.
And as you know, if anything, a children's museum especially is a living, breathing entity. You got to you got to stay with it, right?
Yeah, and we're not in an area. We're in an area that has some tourism, but we need repeat visitors. We need our members to come time and time again and participate in programs. So we're constantly coming up with new things and trying new ideas and programming.
Now, the museum itself, if you're in the area here, you know where it is. Right on Caroline Street, just like a block and a half off of Broadway. On Caroline Street in a building that used to be a very famous restaurant, by the way. I don't know if you know that or not.
No, I didn't. That's
Chez
fantastic.
Sophie. Yeah, it was a legendary restaurant in Saratoga for many years. But the building is very cool. It's actually a converted house. So with a lot of add-ons, et cetera, et cetera. If you need to look at the community, right?
Yep.
In what ways would you like to interact with the community?
I would love to hear feedback from the community about what it is that they'd like to see as we create new programming and look to add to exhibits. So I want their input on what they want to come and visit, but I also want to look at where we overlap. So if they're offering services and we're offering services, where do we overlap so that we could find those synergies and really further ingrain the museum in the culture of Saratoga and steep it in the community.
Yeah, right, got it. So that would obviously, Saratoga, of course, known for horse racing and whatever. There's some real nice educational opportunities there, but in broader strokes, education coming from the school system and whatever, and the arts. You know, this is a huge community for the arts.
Right.
And, I don't want to put you on the spot, but is there a mission for the museum?
Sure. The mission of the museum is to inspire creativity, to spark imagination, and to nurture discovery.
Boy, that's succinct and also really focused, right? When you think about that, inspiring creativity, that's so important for a child of any age, including children my age, by the way.
Right.
You know, you want to be inspired, but I love spark imagination. You don't hear that too often. You know, everybody wants to talk about STEM, whatever, but you spark a child's imagination, that really helps form many of their decisions and opinions as they grow up, right?
Yeah, learning is interdisciplinary. So, imagination and creativity are such a part of everything that we do, whether it's STEM-based or, the arts, et cetera. I mean, the imagination and creativity are key, and keeping that alive in kids.
Well, I know this is a relatively new position for you, but what kind of message would you like our viewers to know?
I would love for the community to keep coming in, keep supporting the museum. Tell us what it is that you want from us. We are really looking, like I said, to engage the community, to build strong partnerships, and to be a steward in the Saratoga region. So,
well, we'll do whatever we can to help for sure. And also, you know, visit the museum. If you've been there, go back. Bring your child, bring your grandchild. Show your support. This is so important. You know, the children are our future, and they really are our most precious asset.
Absolutely.
You know, do whatever you can to stimulate them. You know, that's it. Well, it's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the community.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here, and I'm really looking forward to further learning who everybody is and who all the players are.
Well, and also it's apparent that you have a nice passion for it too, Sarah.
I do.
And that's seriously important. Well, very nice to meet you, and you're a welcome guest here anytime you want to come on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.
Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.